They are the most dangerous in the world. But how do they get such a fearsome reputation?
There are still things happening in the Triangle today. We don't hear about them. I would say at least once a week, maybe twice a week, some obscure Bahamian fisherman just never comes back from fishing, just disappeared. So commonplace out there that they don't make a big issue of it.
Sailors talk of massive freak waves appearing as if from nowhere and hammering ships into oblivion. Could this bizarre but real phenomenon account for one of the most baffling ship disappearances? The Marine Sulphur Queen, a 500-foot cargo ship, was in good order when she left Texas for Virginia. Early on February the 4th, 1963, she sent a routine radio message from 270 miles west of the Keys. A few hours later, the Sulphur Queen and her 39 crew were never seen again. There is another old mariner's tale that describes the sea literally opening up and swallowing ships. Could there be any truth in this? The first clue emerged in 1985 when cameras captured these extraordinary pictures. An oil platform in the North Sea had a landslide could release the gas into the waters above. Could gas bubbles really create a hole in the ocean? Naval physicist Professor Bruce Donato has come to Florida to find out.
We have a rough idea. I need to refine this theory, but we have a rough idea what it's going to take to sink that boat. So I'm real excited. I think we're going to be able to do it.
Bruce is going to try and sink this boat in the ocean off this beach in order to see if ships like these can sink in a mass of gas bubbles. Up until now, it's all been theory. The experiment is large scale and will be the first of its kind.
Then it goes to the manifold.
Bruce is going to be helped on the practical.
Yeah! Come on. Very turbulent situation, so the boat's bobbing up and down, but there's a definite loss of buoyancy.
With 25% air in the water, the boat should have sunk.
What's happening is the front is lifting and the stern is dropping, because the front is in more dense water than the stern. 30 seconds she's gone.
It's looking real good.
No, she's gone. She's gone.
That's
she's
it.
Gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
They've done it. A gas eruption in the ocean really could sink a boat.
One thing that hits me is how utterly minor what we did compared to what nature can do. You know, we went through all of this trouble to generate bubbles over this small area to sink a little boat. It makes you appreciate a lot more what nature can do.
In the Triangle, gas hydrate deposits amount to more than 70 times the gas used by the entire USA in a single year. That's enough to sink a whole fleet of freighters. The chances of being in the wrong place at the wrong time are slim, but possible. So it seems there is truth in the old mariner's tales. Some of the more bizarre disappearances are turning out to have very real explanations. In 1991, Graham Hawkes stumbled onto a mystery himself. At first, he thought he'd found the remains of Flight 19.
We were searching for Spanish galleons. We came across one Avenger on the bottom, thought nothing of it, just lugged it. We came across another aircraft, took a look at it with cameras, an Avenger. Second one, lugged it.
A group of explorers believe they found 5 American Navy warplanes.
The story hit the headlines. Had they found the mythical Flight 19?
Shocked and surprised. We just didn't expect to find a fifth. It just fit too closely with Flight 19. You know, 5 aircraft disappeared.
He promised the media an answer within 2 weeks. After studying the grainy images taken by an old camera lowered over the side, the team concluded that these aircraft were probably not from Flight 19. But who were they? The answer would turn out to be just as strange.
That wasn't Flight 19. You mean to tell me there's another 5 Avengers linked up here? I'd like nice, easy answers. To me, it's much easier that this is the 5. Of course it's the 5. Of course they went into the sea. Here they are. There's no mystery here. Here they are. No mystery. It's much, much more untidy if it isn't Flight 19, and we have to find out what they are.
Graham Hawkes is now going to return to the Phantom 5, and using a new submersible, he's going to go down there himself and find out once and for all who...
Together like that, that's the question. What are they doing there? There's something about coming back in person. You find things with remote technology, and it just leaves this itch. This time we have this ceiling submersible, so this time we get to go and almost touch them and smell them, and I think we have a much, much better chance of finding out who they are.
Graham has waited 12 years for this moment.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's go see some airplanes.
It will take 15 minutes to reach the seabed, 734 feet below the ship. In the back of the submersible is Harold Larkin, an expert on Avenger design. The trip is deeply personal to Harold because not only did he fly Avengers, but one of his relatives was on Flight 19 when it disappeared. This submersible can take Graham deeper and is perfect for detailed forensic work. The object of the mission is to find each wreck's unique code, called the Bureau number. This is the only way to make a definite identification.
I love that sound.
Yeah.
Yes.
The sonar signal is getting stronger.
Target's holding up, still there.
We have a contact on sonar, a large contact, and we're moving in on